Let's talk about planning your first backpacking trip. What's up, backpackers? I'm Dan, and welcome to Backpacking Adventures, where we talk about backpacking, hiking, and gear. If you're new to this channel and those interest you, consider subscribing and make sure you hit that bell notification so you don't miss a thing. Today, we're going to talk about planning your first backpacking trip. Some of you may be day hikers and are thinking about taking that plunge into backpacking. One of the first things you need to do is you want to make sure you have the right gear. If you need to know what types of gear you need, you can watch my video from this series that goes over what types of gear you need. When determining what gear you take, make sure you take into account what the weather is going to be. In addition to having the right gear, you want to make sure you know how to set it up and use it correctly. Before you even go on your first backpacking trip, set up all your gear in your yard or go to a campground. This will give you the experience, and it'll also give you the opportunity where you can retreat into your house or your car if something goes wrong or if the weather turns bad. A good thing to do is also, on your first backpacking trip, try to go someone who has already backpacked and have experience. This person can answer questions and probably teach you a lot of things that you didn't already know. For your trip, you're going to need to choose a trail. Try to pick a trail that's close to where you live or a trail that you have day hiked before. This way, you're going to be familiar with where you're going. If you're not familiar with the trail, try to do as much research as you can on that trail before you go. This includes looking for water sources on a map and possible camp spots. You also want to take into account your fitness level. Are you experienced at hiking? Can you hike the distance you expect to go? What is the terrain like? Are there lots of hills? On your first backpacking trip, you don't want to go a lot of miles, and you want to try to make sure the trail is easy and relatively flat. Remember, your first trip is more about the camping and the gear than it is about the hiking. As far as food, don't go crazy. You want to take easy meals. Dehydrated meals like Mountain House would be your best to start. As far as navigation, you can use your cell phone as a GPS device. There are many apps out there that have GPS and are for hiking, but you want to make sure that that app works when your phone is in airplane mode or if there's no cell signal. Whenever you go hiking, you're always going to want to have a backup paper map. And since you should be taking a map, you need to learn basic map and compass skills. This will be helpful if you drop your phone and break it, or it falls in water, or the battery dies. Lastly, the most important thing you can do when planning your backpacking trip is let somebody know where you're going. Let them know the dates you're going, the times you expect, and what your tentative itinerary is. Tell me what your fears were the first time you went backpacking in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, see you next time, and go explore.